winding up a heck of a lot of travel. This is a boarding announcement, blah, 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 blah. Seems like every time I try and go on a live stream or any kind of phone call, everything starts resonating in the damn airports. So I'm surprised the airports are as empty as they are right now. I'm sure this is the lull before the storms we normally get. Hey, what's up, Dan? We normally get between the holidays. I will tell you right now, I'm ready to be in my own damn bed. FJB, that's the truth. Good grief. Hey, Jay. Live stream sounds like my morning bathroom ritual. Nice. Yeah, it's the, can you guys hear my audio okay? I know I got a lot of background. Okay, thank you, Teresa. Hey, Red. Hey, Farmer. Hey, Lucky. I'm returning from a work trip. So, yeah, I am in a city on the opposite side of Texas and headed back to my part of Texas. But I'll tell you what, man, the going on these trips is very cool, but you always get your challenges. You know, I'm packing up this morning and my beloved computer bag, here CIA cover is weak. But is it really that weak? Or is obviousness the cover? See, now you got to think about that, man. But I'll tell you, it's been interesting. So, hey, Niels. Hey, Tracy. So I picked this one up, by the way. This is some little, like, generic charger I got at Home Goods. And it charges okay, but it's super slow. I didn't read the box very well, so that's the speed at which it charges is not awesome. But it does get the job done, so I can't complain about that. A tip to the airport: prepare for extra. Oh, so speaking of extra screening, the roaming stupid over here decided I was packing my stuff at the hotel, and I have a little pouch. You guys have probably seen it in my other videos. It has a notepad, and I keep a flashlight, Sharpie, pens, and hey, Loretta, and a pocket knife in there. And I couldn't find it, and I'm like, maybe I left it at home, or maybe I lost it. And I get to TSA security, and I have pre-check, right? Because I don't like staying in security lines. And they're like, hey, we have to go through your bag, my carry-on. And I'm like, it's just a backpack, right? I'm thinking to myself, well, I got an iPad and a laptop and other shit in there. It probably looks weird. And he's like, no, that's not the laptop. And he keeps digging around. And I'm like, what is he doing? And he lets me watch, right? They let me observe. Well, Marge has the hair, not the beard. I couldn't store shit in my hair. I am, actually. Hey, Sky Girl. Yeah, I sure am. I'm in the airports again. It's been a while. Normally it's a road trip, but I was in the airports a lot at one point. So anyway, I get to TSA. Guy's being really cool, and he starts messing with it, including the X-ray. Oh yeah, no. So I know what the TWIC is. I'm just a pre-check because I don't really. As long as my carry-on can go through, it's normally not a pain in the ass. It's just waiting in line annoys me. But anyway, he's looking through my bag, and I'm like, what happened? And when he pulls out the pouch, I'm like, hey, you found it. I was looking for that. And I was like, oh, shit. I think there's a little pocket knife in there. And he opens it, and there's this little itty-bitty pocket knife. It's the one I use in the office for, like, opening packages. And he laughs. He's like, unfortunately, I'm like, just toss it, man. It's fine. I said, sorry about that, brother. He's like, you'd be surprised how many business people come through here, and it's like somebody left a pair of scissors in their carry-on, or so they just don't think. And I said, how many of those do you collect in a week? He said, we have a box full of this shit in the back. And apparently, I guess they auction it off, or they sell it every now and then. Like they'll have this little thing, and people can bid on stuff. So. Yeah, so the roaming incorrect over there went and got his knife thrown away. So I told the guy, you may as well keep it. It's a good little knife. It didn't cost me too much. He's like, well, we're supposed to like put it in the bin or whatever. And I'm like, I don't care. I'd rather somebody use it than throw it out. But that was my stupid because I could have put it in my check luggage and nobody would have given a shit. But because I was carrying it on and forgot about it, so just remember, double check your stuff. Hey Mimi, what's going on? So anyway, this little charging thing, there's no affiliate link. I picked it up at Home Goods slash TJ Maxx. It was 15 bucks. And it's done well. I've been using it all week to charge, like when I'm at my meetings or my training class, I'd leave it on the desk charging stuff and then take it out and keep it. And Sky Girl, if somebody uses it, that's fine. I was my own stupid for leaving it in there, but still. I accidentally had a giant fixed blade hidden in my hydration sleeve. Oof. Oh, wow, that's pretty legit. He mailed it to you. Hey, Wolfang. So, yeah, so Sky Girl, right now I'm trying to reevaluate my bag. Oh, wait, then it gets better. So he puts my bag together and he can't get the zipper closed because apparently when I packed it in the hotel, it was being weird. I split my own zipper. So now I have a broken carry-on bag. He didn't do it, I did it, and I got my knife taken. So that was like, yeah, this is welcome back to flying around again, buddy. So that kind of sucks, but life happens. How's everyone doing today? Anyone doing anything interesting? I have been largely watching, other than you guys, the other YouTube creators. I jumped in on Wolfang. Today I am in Houston. So this month alone I've hit in the last month and a half, Dallas, Grapevine, El Paso, Midland, Austin, Houston. Most of it was driving, but this one was. So I got a Starbucks because it was the only thing I trusted in the airport over here. A Starbucks mocha and a little sandwich, and it was like 11 bucks, which wasn't bad because Starbucks is kind of pricey anyway. But so Sky Girl, if you have a suggestion on a good carry-on backpack, let me know because I'm using an old Rebo tactical bag, but it's the same one I used during my deployment at Harvey, like in 2018. So it's all chewed up. I'm watching safely from home. There you go. Yeah, I'm ready to go home. And then I go on vacation, so that'll be nice. Actually, I worked so much this year, I had almost all my vacations. So I'm basically working like 2 days a week for the rest of the month into New Year's, which I'm okay with because I could really use the time out. So you might be getting a lot of shooting videos in the next couple of weeks when I'm at home because I'll go hit the range. Hudson Valley, New York. Oh, damn. In the airport, 26 bucks for a cheeseburger? Does it come with vodka? I'm not doing anything today. It's rainy and chilly. So my wife's sassy at the house. I'm like, what are you doing today? She's like, it's cold. I'm having the Roomba. We got one of those stupid Roombas. Is mapping the house, and Bentley and Peppermint are following the Roomba to make sure, I guess, it doesn't do anything wrong. Next 3 weeks, and if I call out, good deal. No, Sky Girl, you should be made. I don't know if you have a channel, but you should put video. I guess you're limited because you have to go to secure areas, and they don't like people videoing back there. Yeah, it's. But you can make. God. Oh, God, she talked fast. It's not me. Homemade ham with bone-in and bean soup. Yeah, so actually, Jackson freaked out when the Roomba first arrived at the house. I do have a channel, just recently started posting again. Okay. Well, if I don't know if well, I know Lucky's at work. I don't know if Wolfang's where he can copy and find Skygirl's channel. If not, I'll post it later. I'll find you online. That'd be funny to get a bunch of people who travel a lot on one video because I think that's. But so I had a tourniquet in my carry-on too, and a first aid kit. But I put the first aid kit in a Ziploc so he could see what it was, and he pulls it out. He goes, "What's this?" And I don't know. They had auctioneers. I know. And come by the pig. Do I have 25, 25? That's basically what I heard just now. So I have a tourniquet in the bag, and he pulls it out, and then he discombobulates it, and then he realizes what he did, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man." I'm like, "That's cool, man. If I didn't leave my knife in there, you wouldn't have to do that." And I said, "That's an old school tourniquet. Hey, Watchman. Hey, Daryl." And he goes, "Oh yeah, we're supposed to be carrying these." So I told him what brands I use. He's like, "Yeah, I need to step up," because I said, "Because things happen, not even bad things, like people just fall down and get hurt." He goes, "Oh man, we have so much." So I'm just having this whole conversation with like security. Thank you, Lucky. I appreciate that. So, but it's and Lucky, put your channel in Wolfang. You could put yours as well. My mods are, hey Joe, good morning. We are neighbors, Cactus. I have cactus. I have camouflage tarantulas, camouflage scorpions. I have all sorts of stuff. Don't novelty toy in your co-traveler's luggage. Wait for hilarity. We've had we've had people put not necessarily adult novelty toys, but things that were one did not want in public, and it went through security. Coworkers have done that. Pete doing in the airport. I'm coming back from training. I've been gone for a week, so which is cool. It was executive training for my company. They only pick, so the group that was there represents 0.1% of the company. Like they only do like so many of those little evolutions a year, and you have to get nominated by your boss, then the VP approves you, then it goes to the executives, then they pull up your profile online, like your work profile, your history, your reviews, and then the CEO, COO, like HSE, all the C-suite guys actually verify and approve each individual. So, but I got to sit with one of our corporate security guys who's a former French paratrooper, and he's involved in our security in the Middle East. And then one of the other guys is an IT guy who's also IDF. And man, the conversation, I wish I could tell you some of the shit they were telling me because it blows my mind what's going on. We're getting a third of what's actually happening in the Middle East right now. It just blows my mind listening to these guys. So, hey Vision, what's going on? And I saw the balloons in Albuquerque. Every time I see a hot air balloon, they crash and catch fire and people fall to the ground. Like, I'll never get in a balloon because it just the concept horrifies me. Kellogg's gender cereal. Kellogg's has a gender cereal? Hey Moonsprout. Hey GMA. If I didn't say hi earlier. So, I'll tell you what, there's some people will show up, it looks like they rolled out of bed and went to the airport. Like they got Crocs, but they're not even put on right. They're pajama pants. I'm like, you're a little too comfy. Like I still will wear lace-on shoes in the airport like I wear anywhere else, except the beach or the pool, because if something happens, whether it's a fire or an accident or a terrorist, I want to be able to run. Like, have you guys ever noticed whenever we see like something bad happen, an active shooter or an accident, there's shoes on the ground. Like people literally lose their damn shoes trying to run away. I'm like, that's probably why you got hurt. Is because your shoe fell off and you fell on your ass. Hey, Rabbit. So, yep, I will be taking some vacation, basically burning vacation. I'm going to be like Skygirl. I'm going to be taking vacation almost till the new year. Balloons should have, yeah, parachute wouldn't be bad. My little man has been in contact. Oh, your boy. Oh, shoot, Jay. Well, Jay, I hope he's doing all right. My wife just redid the guest room so we could have my granddaughter and daughter-in-law stay with us because their new duty station, my son's new base here in Texas, he was assigned to Philippines. Now they'd be assigned to the Middle East if things happen. So, Regional Sky Girl, what happened? Wolfang, are you breaking things? No, don't worry, Vision. No worries. Still waking up. Oh, did we mute someone by accident? I swear they moved the buttons around. I hid her message. Good job. Okay, I'm muted. Was I in Hudson's? Because I mod for Vision and Hudson. It wasn't Trent. I think it was Jason's. No, I'm not a mod in Jason's. I'm modding for a few people. And I almost accidentally blocked someone, but then I didn't have my glasses, so I couldn't see what I'd just done. So I shut down my phone. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna shut it down. But yeah, folks, if you're gonna travel, I will tell you one thing I'm noticing. A lot of folks are not giving themselves enough time at the airports. Skygirl can probably speak volumes to this. So make sure. Oh, Jay, that's not bueno. I know I need to email you, Jay. I don't know if your email's posted on the interwebs, but there's other stuff going on over there that my corporate security guy told me about. And I just made best friends with a bunch of people. But if you're flying, especially now with everything going on, give yourself extra time. Don't wait till the last minute because you're going to give yourself a hassle. You know what I mean? It's just going to make your life miserable. And yay, it's still charging. It still works. Look at that. It's charged enough. So my movie for this flight, the one I downloaded, is Left Behind, Rise of the Antichrist. And granted, it's a fictional movie. The political subjects they talk on, you may want to watch that movie. It has Kevin Sorbo, and I forgot the other guy's name. They have some good actors in there and actresses. But the subjects they're talking on, the youth, the division, dividing people on purpose, creating problems. I got to be careful how I say this. The movie was much better than I thought. I thought it would be overly churchy. It's dark, y'all. It's dark. It's up there with Sound of Freedom, but it's fictional as far as what they're discussing. Amen to that, Neil. Amen to that. You're just not right in the head, Daryl. Poke at him so bad, but let it go. What if Daryl's doing something mischievous somewhere, but I missed it? There's the plan on delayed flights and cancellations. Bring food. Yeah, that's really good advice. Wait, the airport has here's teeny. I'd have to go to Indianapolis for a real airport experience. Airplane 2 followed by Soul Plane. Those were so stupid. Good Lord. No, I haven't seen. I saw a couple of elderly with masks, which is not unusual if they're going through chemo. I have not seen. I know a lot of folks now are taking the. I had a troll on another chat. Oh yeah, no. Point out trolls because that's a field day. I love letting mods going after Final Destination. That's a fun movie. But no, as far as sick people, I haven't seen. Normally, if folks are sick, they'll wear a mask, which is fine. That makes more sense than make everyone else wear a mask. But no, I've seen a lot of families, a lot of individual commuters too. Actually, more individual. I'm looking around right now. Let me see if I can give you guys a view of this fun I'm in. Hold on. It's like it's really quiet here right now. Hey, Ark, yummy trolls. Kiss my feet, or you will burn in hell, or just. It's rabbit. It's geopolitical dark with the Christian undertone. But they do a decent job spinning how certain geopolitics, such as using emergencies to acquire rights or to divide people or to obtain access to things, is utilized by people who want more power. And so it has, again, the Christian undertone, but it's not in your face like, you will go to hell. Hallelujah. Not that, yeah. Here locally, get tackled at Grand Central running for a train. Oh, God. You could get abducted mid-flight. I don't know who'd want to abduct me. But, oh, yeah, Joe's been battling his phone for like a week. I don't know if he's got a new one. You could watch Alive. Yeah, I watched Godzilla the last time, and all he did was like kill shit, so that was fun. Flight before that, I watched 13 hours on the way to Hawaii, which is kind of funny because that's about how long it took. And what did I watch on the way back? Last Survivor on the way back. Put on Jimmy Swaggart. Well, anyway, folks, I know there are going to be a few creators out on the channels this morning. I'm almost to the point where I'm going to have to meander over to my gate and pretend I'm awake and paying attention. But for nuke attack radiation detecting devices, yeah, well, New York would be a lucrative target. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Talking to the IDF guy who works for my company and the corporate security guy who's like plugged into a bunch of shit. And he and I'm still on some of the mailing lists. Hey, Casey, from my time, selling and managing the explosives group. So I get a lot of stuff too. And he and I were like cross-checking each other's stuff. So my uncle was a ranger school with Chris Christopherson. Oh, that's cool. Is doing his live later today. Busy this morning. Oh, Vision, no live today? Hey, book club, what's going on? It was time travel movie that needed more people, so they stole from planes that are... Oh, so it's kind of like that one, what's his name, Chris Pratt did, the Tomorrow War or whatever, but they just kidnapped people. It wasn't like an actual movement. You were totally the type of path that I quietly tell. Expecting you to jump in. I've actually had, okay, so Sky Girl, I've actually had the flight attendants put me with folks. They're like, do you speak Spanish? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And they're like, can you sit near this? So they'll move people around because there was this family. It was like an old lady and her grandkids, and they spoke zero English. So I translated, and it was a long flight too. And I got all sorts of free stuff. Like, I'm always nice to the flight attendants because I realize we're all stuck in this flying can, and everyone could be miserable or we can collaborate. And the attendants I've had to deal with, for the 99% of the time, were always on board with the collaboration thing. So, although years ago I had one try to pick me up and she had a wedding ring, I'm like, okay, you're just trouble. We don't do that. But I also, all kidding aside, I have friends who are, their wives are attendants. So, and she's told me some of the stuff she's had to deal with, and it's not cool. Like people are such shits to the flying sardines. They're such shits to the flight crews, and that agitates me, because people got a job to do. Like, why are you being an asshole? Everyone has a role to play, whether it's big or small, so there's no reason just because you're a VP of whatever to go pee on somebody else's Cheerios. And There's this little kid running around. I guess he should get rid of his energy now before he gets in an airplane. But he almost ate shit and wound up in the trash can. Oh, that would have been so funny. I think I'd have fallen out of my chair if I saw that. Oh, nope, that's it. Mom grabbed him. She's had enough. Busted. I get people removed. Oh, if you're on a smaller plane, yeah, no, you can't. Almost had a fly and try to steal 18% of his future income. Tell Jay. Last bit, Joe Morgan. We're thinking how devoted your ass is to prep and shame. Last bit. Yeah. No, and Neil, you're right. And the problem is being poor quality human beings is becoming acceptable in day-to-day life. It's okay to be ugly racist. It's okay to hit an elder. It's okay to go and punch someone as a game so you can put it on the internet. That sucks. So all we can do as, citizens and Americans is just gotta go. Y'all play nice. If not, Vision, be safe, man. Good morning, spam heads. Hey, oops. Hey, is Vision, did you say you are not going on live later or you are? Nope, on my way to leadership meeting. Okay, I missed that. All right. Trent, be safe, buddy. Yeah. So I'm starting to see a movement. Talking to all these guys from all over the world, there's now a movement where, remember what Boy Scouts used to be, like before it got all political and stupid and weird, where you went out and taught the older men taught the kids how to be young men, right? And the Girl Scouts was how women taught little girls to grow into, productive women in society. And now people are doing it without organizations. Like there's guys saying, yeah, me and the other dads, we got a bunch of kids in the school and we did a camping trip. Like someone had some property. They did the camping trip on the ranch or on the farm. And, well, yeah, Joe. And yeah, they have their history with LDS. And they're organizing these events. And since it's families, they'll bring brothers and sisters, and they teach the kids, how to milk goats, how to properly remove the eggs from the chickens, how to do first aid, stuff that we would be doing as preppers. And they're teaching kids, but they're doing it outside of the structure of our society because our society is stupid. Let's invade Guyana. Actually, I ran into a bunch of people from Gabon, and my French is not great. It's enough for me to say hi and like introduce, and thought it said they're on LSD. Damn it, glasses. Whew, that would be bad. They're fine unless you want to drink or smoke. But there's a lot of, I admire a lot of the aspects of the LDS community because of the way they live life, the way they prepare, the way they think down the road. So there's things to be said. My kids' 20-somethings friends are asking me to but Jay, I'm seeing it. Like I have these young engineers, we hire, geologists and all sorts of technical people out of college. So they're what, 22, 23? And we'll have an event. I'm like, hey, you new guys want to go? I've never shot a gun. Guys and girls, both. I've never gone camping. I set up a Jackery. We were doing a charity event. I wasn't shooting or golfing or anything. We had the tent. We were giving out like sodas and waters and beers and other booze. And I set up the Jackery so those of us who were there, hey Loretta, what's going on? Welcome. Hey Carpenter. Those who were there could, charge our phones and take care of our business. And the guys are like, where the hell did you get this? I'm like, it's a Jackery. He's like, it's like a whole survival kit. The guy was so floored and it's the little Jackery. It wasn't like the big monster with the super panels. Like it was that little thing, and the panels like 3 feet by 3 feet that you fold open. It's not a big thing. They were shocked. This guy was just like, he started pushing buttons and he kind of fucked it up a little. I had to run him off. But he was just fascinated. And he's like, this is so cool. And so I see him like 2 weeks later. He's like, I went and bought one, but I can't find solar panels. So he got all screwed up. But, you know, he's a 20-year-old guy. I knew stuff about stuff like outdoorsy stuff at that age. So what did Rabbit say? Oh no. Venezuela will vote tomorrow to invade a neighboring nation for oil. Venezuela has epic, my daughter, Venezuela has epic oil fields. They're just not running them right because they ran everybody out. My daughter and her friends had me put up a teepee for them in the woods. See, and Rabbit, that's the best way to do it. As long as, you know, they're in a safe place, kids are the future of the country. More kids we can teach. Yeah, farmer, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. So if you do any homework this weekend from my little live stream that came out of the blue, teach the young ones. You know, they're trying to convince us, these socialists or whatever entities out there, that we, snipe hunting, that we're powerless to change it, that we just have to let them teach children and younger generations whatever. I say bullshit. Go out there boldly and challenge that shit and tell them no. I'm going to teach my kid how to make a fire. I'm going to teach my kid how to cut meat. I'm going to teach my kid how to cook without using a microwave, with pots and pans and a skillet. And, you know, screw that. Teach them to shoot. Teach them to use a knife properly without cutting a finger. So Ozark Trail tents are great for amount of time. Well, Carpenter, I have a Ozark Trail, I think it's an Ozark Trail little camp stove. I've had it for like 9 years. I've used it a bunch. It's like anything else. If it's super harsh conditions, you'll probably kill it in a couple of years. But if you take it out for like routine normal people camping, it's pretty good. 7.7 earthquake in the Philippines. Hey, Watchman, take care. Have a great day. They're in the Ozarks next to the lake and me, so yeah, they're safe. Okay, good deal. And I'm sure, Rabbit, you would manage appropriately if there was any kind of danger. Having seen your chats, I'm sure it would be taken care of promptly. My brother's retired 22-year Green Beret. Yeah, Neil, and that's it. There's so much knowledge. All these millennial age guys, the 30, early 40s that went to Iraq and Afghanistan, there's a wealth of knowledge. I learned stuff from these guys. I don't know everything, and I'm a freaking engineer. I like to think I know stuff. But people don't realize one of the biggest tricks to being a good engineer is always try to learn new shit and then keep good notes. That's like the magic. My professor told me that freshman year. A good engineer doesn't memorize everything. He or she keeps good notes and knows where to find it and how to apply it, and then gets creative when it doesn't work. And that floored me. That forever changed my perspective on my career. Oh, Neil, you were in Desert Storm. I'm still rocking LC2 gear and shit. Like when I go to the ranges, I have the old web belt. I didn't even get the enhanced LB. I have like the old janky shit. My armor was a flak jacket. It wasn't even the PAS GT. It was the one that was older. Like it looked like something that should have been in Full Metal Jacket. It was kind of sad. So, but 7th generation thinking, yeah. Gotta rock that Chucky chip. I need, yeah, Chucky chip. Actually, you know what? I'm glad you said that, book club. I've been looking for a good camo for West Texas because it's so desert-like. I'm gonna need to find some chocolate chip on the net and like Amazon and see if I can order some, because I think that would be cool. Oh, and there's a flight crew having a big debate over bagels. Although debating over a bagel is not a bad thing. Anyway, good old flak jacket. Anyway, I have one of them heavy. Yeah, and they do slow down like pistol rounds. If you get into it with someone with a rifle, it's not bueno. But yeah, it definitely is good at stopping pokey and pieces of crap from hitting you. The pilot is drunk. Run. I could go for a bagel. I'm pondering a bagel. Like, I'm starving today for some reason. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, look, you guys be safe out there. Be careful. I'm going to go make sure. I'm watching my gate. There were some annoying kids, like, cackling next to me, so I moved away. I didn't want to be near. I'm tired, a little bit hungover from hanging out with the Frenchmen and the other guys. It's the end of class, and we're only like, everyone took off, and there were like 6 of us left, and we're like, let's go to the hotel restaurant. And I drank way too much wine for a dinner. But I woke up, I wasn't too bad. I was just tired. So, anyway, you guys be safe, be careful. Thank you guys for joining, and thank you, Regional. And Sky Girl, you be safe. Enjoy that time off, because I know you deserve it for sure. I see what the girls and guys go through on those planes. The rest of you guys, go teach someone something new. Go challenge this bullshit dialogue that they say, well, we're going to do whatever and you have no power. The hell we don't. If a bunch of people make noise at once, oh, we'll move needles. Don't kid yourself. You guys be good, be safe. I'll throw up some, I'll probably do some more live streams while I'm on vacation. So you guys take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye.